things first, I appreciate your support. I am back. Before I proceed, kindly like, subscribe, and share. Now, maybe you have a washing machine and you're planning to upgrade. That's a different scenario. Or you've been saving, you've sacrificed a lot, or you're planning to borrow to get a washing machine. Listen to this. There are things you have to consider before buying a washing machine. Don't buy a washing machine because of pressure. You visited your friends, they're saying they have a washing machine, and they're like, it makes work easier, which is true. And you rush to get a washer. Don't regret. Do not buy a washing machine because of pressure, because you need to show off, because somebody's pushing you to have that lifestyle. Yes, washing machines are good. They save time, they cut on cost. Like these machines, domestic machines don't use a lot of energy. And let's say you have a tight schedule, you come home late, machines will come through. They will help you a lot. In fact, with the technology, with the time, you can start a cycle when you're at work. You can monitor the way your machine is working when you're at work. So you don't need to worry about leaving the keys, having to get someone over to do hand washing. You can easily get a washing machine and a dryer. So as you do other things, or even you're working from home and you're alone, you can easily sort your laundry without any hassle. So washing machines are good, but there are things you need to consider. People make a lot of mistakes. These machines are expensive. So number one, is said, don't buy a machine because of pressure. Pressure will mess you up, because when you do things under pressure, you'll get a wrong machine. Let's say you wanted a front loader, you'll end up buying a top loader because of pressure. Or you wanted a top loader, you'll end up buying a front loader because of pressure. You have to assess so many things. You have to check, like, do I really need a top loader or a front loader? Do I have enough water? Because if you have issues with the water and you get a front loader, that machine won't serve you. Front loaders work with the right water pressure. If not, you'll get error codes that will be stubborn. You might end up calling a technician, which will be expensive for no good reason. With that top loader, if you are having issues with the water, you can manually fill water in the drum. You can easily select the water level. So pressure should not push you to get a machine that you didn't want. You might end up disposing that machine or selling the machine at a throwaway price. So before you buy a machine, relax, do research, check online, or if you know somebody who does washing machines and he has knowledge about washing machine, ask them. Don't rush. Don't be pressured to get a machine that you're not ready for. This is what I mean. Before you buy a washing machine, check, do you have enough water? Good, done. Where do you want to install the washing machine? You'll buy a washing machine, you have not placed to install the washer. Yes, now you bought a washing machine at let's say 100,000 Kenya shillings. Then you are home, you don't know where to install the machine, and we get so many calls. We've encountered this. Like somebody installs a machine, the drainage is like 15 meters away from where the machine has to be installed. Sourcing power is just a big issue. So you have to consider this. These machines work effectively with correct installation. The drainage should be close to the machine. Source of water should be close to the machine. Source of power should be close to the machine. I repeat, these three things should be close to the machine: the drainage, water source, and source of power. If you have a top loader, you can use a strong extension, power extension. Front loaders consume more power because of the heating elements. You have to have a direct socket from the wall. We don't recommend you use an extension on a front loader washing machine. So these are things you have to consider. You'll buy a good machine, very expensive machine, but it will blow before giving you service. Imagine buying a machine and it blows within 3 months. Yes, the machine is on warrant. But for how long will you be doing this? Just because you've seen the machine has a 1 year warranty, you just don't dump it because it's covered. No. So, number one, we said avoid pressure, relax, take your time. And number two, where are you installing the machine? Installation is key. You have to consider all that. So before you buy a machine, you have to know where you will install the machine. Very important. Number three, and you guys, I don't know how you are convinced and you don't read the instructions when you buy the machine. Before you buy a machine, check on warranty. Check on the dealer. Some of these machines, they have written their 10 years warranty on the motor, on the direct drive motor, 10 years warranty on the digital inverter motor. Don't just rush because you've seen 10 years warrant. Warrant only covers 1 year. So you have to be careful. I've seen these makes and dealers won't tell you. And this brings us to point number 4. I've seen dealers who sell machines that have no service center. They are aware spare parts are not available, but these machines are very attractive. Bodywork, they have written their 10 years warranty on a motor, and you guys rush to buy these machines. Get an issue with that machine. The dealer will not pick your call. They'll be taking your rounds. Before you buy that machine, check, why do you save over 100,000 Kenya shillings to go buy a machine from an unknown dealer? You've never heard about them. You just saw their page advertised on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you're like, oh, I've seen on TikTok this guy selling a Hisense washing machine. They're selling an LG washing machine. They're selling a Bosch wash. Hey, before you buy that machine, investigate, ask around, do research, Google, understand these dealers, because what they are doing is they are importing machines that are cheap. They buy them online, then they sell them here at double the price. No service center, parts are not available. Then on the machine, it's written in bold, 10 years warrant on compressor, my friend. So you leave a good brand, rush to get a cheaper brand that is so lucrative, and you forget that these machines break down. When they break down, they need spare parts. These dealers will disappoint you. So before you buy a machine, check on the right dealer. Do this. We have, in every region, every country, we have those known centers. I advise you better add an extra coin to get a good brand that has spare parts, that has a service center, than rushing on getting a machine that has fake warrant, no spare parts, and the dealers won't pick your calls. So, when we're talking about the dealers, point number 5, buy the brand, buy a brand that you understand. You can be lucky, you can get a brand that is unknown and will give you service. Takes us back point number 1. You've seen your friend, your brother, your cousin with a brand that is unknown, but that brand has given them 5 years of service, to be fair. And you're like, oh, my bro has this machine, it has given him service, no issues, he has never serviced it, and I'm going for that one. Maybe he uses the machine once in a week, once in a month. Maybe it's just lucky. Maybe there's no power fluctuation at his place. Then you rush, get the same machine. My friend, you will regret. Don't be fooled. Buy a brand that is repairable. When I mean repairable, we are talking about spare parts, a working service center. So consider this before buying a washing machine. Please. I know it's your hard-earned money. Some people don't need advice. But when that machine breaks down, you will remember this. Do not be pressured to buy any brand. Do not be pressured to buy a machine when not ready. Point number 6. Before you buy these machines, just know they're like vehicles. Any moving part, any, any, any machine that has a moving part, any machine that is plugged on power needs service and maintenance. So when you buy these machines, some of these dealers don't understand. You ask them, do we have to maintain these machines? They'll be like, no, machines are not serviced. Friend, when you buy these machines, please note they need service and maintenance. I'm not saying this because I'm into this industry and I need the money. No, it's a fact. This machine should be serviced depending on how you use them. If you use the machine every day, don't go past 6 months without maintenance. once a week, twice a week, at least yearly. So know that these machines also need service. Number six, hope I'm right. Let's say you want to start a dry cleaning, blah blah blah. You need to start earning money from washing clothes. Check on the capacity. Don't buy a machine just for the sake of it. Capacity is important. If you're starting a laundry room and you want to do a business of dry cleaning, that's how they call it, get a commercial machine or get a bigger capacity. These machines that are used in laundry rooms, commercial, they should be serviced regularly. Don't buy domestic machines for commercial work because you'll regret. You'll spend more on maintenance, on getting spare parts. So if you're planning to do business with these machines, get a bigger capacity. Last, I know I can't cover everything now, but something else you need to note. This machine should be protected, whether it's a known or unknown brand. Whether parts are available or not, make sure that your machine is protected from power fluctuation. So get the right power guard. Get the right machine cover. Protect your machine from dust and rain. Very important. If you don't do that, you will end up spending more on maintenance and repairs. I'll be sharing more info. I'm out, but remember to like, subscribe, and share. I love you guys.